Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 44 in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 12. Um, okay, did forget to record the last episode, so I'm going to be redoing this. Not really a lot happened except I was exploring the Ozmone Plain, and I'll probably do pretty much the same thing. Start with these three areas to the west here, and then gradually work my way east. We can't do the southeast section there apparently at the moment, but then end up somewhere over here. And I'll do the same thing again. I was being really careful before about checking every nook and cranny for chests, but I'm not going to do that this time because I didn't find anything worth that, or anything to write home about, really. But I did, at the start of this session, find a interesting item in the Elder Knoll here, right in that little western corridor there. A chest containing a Natsuke something? Let's see. Accessories. Pheasant Natsuke. So, I currently don't have anybody who can wear that now because it requires accessories 11. I could probably get up that high if I wanted to, because I think I have the points, but yeah, it's probably doubtful though. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess the idea is if you're going to use potions a lot, then it'll be useful. And I don't know what the deal is if you can... Some of these chests are spawn once, and then they never appear again. And that might be the case in this time, because the game does not want you to, be able to farm certain items. So, you get one and then you're done. So, I think that's the case with this one. It's a lot. It happens a lot with certain accessories. They don't want everybody to be able to wear one overpowered accessory and get an advantage that way, because that would break the game. Anyway, so the plan for the day, I had basically backtrack where I was before, fill in the gray areas in these spots that I missed before, and then do these other areas that I haven't even visited yet. And we'll see how that goes. I'll mostly cut out the battles, but if there's a new, like as usual, if there's a new enemy or situation gets interesting in some other way, then I will show it on screen. Meanwhile, I have to set my party here. Alright, let's get going. We're probably going to have to deal with those chocobos again, but we'll see. Okay, well, we've got a new enemy here. Zagnals. They are higher level than most of the enemies here, and they're pretty. They hit pretty hard. I don't think they do any magic though, so that's kind of a relief. And I'm gonna make sure that Ashe has a wind weak gambit here. Okay, so that should help a lot with them. Yeah. See, Bosch just hit him for 300 HP, and that barely made a dent. So yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Wow. Okay, they drop 2 LP, so that's another indication that they're tougher than the average enemy here. Let's go ahead and get this pair here. Or let's wait till that zoo goes away, maybe. I don't want to have to deal with both of those at the same time. Maybe, okay, this is not good. Let's head to the edge of the... Because I don't want to deal with all 3 of those guys at the same time there. Looks like the Zagnals have retreated. This guy is still after us though. Okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, I see. There's another one over there. Yikes. Okay. Okay, I want Ashe to get just close enough. There we go. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, now I can probably get that zoo without having to panic too much here. Bosch, I'm going to turn off your gambits because you're useless here. Right. They're earth weak, not water weak, but I think even acting alone, Ashe can do them in with Aqua. I think there's a rule that I don't know if it's a rule, but it's a feature of the game, a quirk of the game maybe, that you only get a limited number of enemies in an area at one time. So, and I've noticed this, if you're being chased by like 5 enemies, which, yeah, can happen, then, wow, there's 4 of them. Then nothing else will spawn until you get rid of at least one of them. Okay, let's try to see if we can get 2 at a time here. Ashe, I'm turning your gambits back on. Okay. So I've done everything except that northeastern part. Let's just clear that. I think these guys are going to keep respawning indefinitely if we don't, so let's not, let's not try to get every single one of them. Just want to get to the edge of the, area here. Right, let's, wow. Oh dear. Okay, well I got a KO. That's not good. I didn't oh well. Got plenty of Phoenix sounds. I accidentally kited them back into a group of the same ones, so I was trying to get away from the zoo, but that did not go well. So, oh well. Right, so that area is more or less cleared. Alright, so let's go... let's continue northwest here and finish off those other 2 areas. Wow. Okay, wow, we got a whole group of those guys here. Not as big as the other one. Let's just kind of wait till they aggro us here a little bit. Because I don't want to run into that trap. That would be bad. Oh, I'm out of MP. That's not good. Alright. Wow, we're really skirting that trap. It probably wouldn't kill us, but I don't want to have that issue on top of everything else. Alright. I think we've done the rest of this area, so I'm just gonna kind of skirt around it here. Alright. Yeah. I think those are known as happy bunnies in the clan primer. It's the same as the much weaker versions in Giza. Yeah, let's head over here. What's that guy gonna do? I don't know. Oh. No, what the heck is this? Is the way through there? Look like riderless chocobos there. So I totally missed this before. Okay, well, let's check out this green snake and the half of the shred and then finish off here. Alright, we've got a new enemy. Woos? Probably not as bad as those Zagnals, but also wind weak, so alright. Yeah, compared to the Zagnals, these are not a big deal, I think. But they do seem to pop up in numbers, so that could be a problem. On the one hand, they seem to monopolize a couple of these two areas, so we can probably get a fairly high chain of them if that's what we wanted to do. Oh. That looks like yeah, I think that's a rare game. I don't think we want to tangle with that one right now. Come back for it when it's a bit later, I think. Anyway, Yeah, I'll just head back. I don't think there's any way of dealing with it without first I don't think there's any way of dealing with the woos without dealing with that first, and I don't want to deal with that. So we'll just leave that area aside for the time being. Alright. And I think that's all we can do this time, except for continue to the northwest and to that final area there. Oh, I've got a red chocobo. I'm not sure if we've seen those before, but that's what we have. Yeah, I think they're pretty much identical, except they drop, except they carry fire magicite instead of dark magicite. Don't quote me on that though, because this is only going by my experience. All right, we've got 3 people at level 20, 3 people at 19. It's a little bit less than I had on my previous try.
I guess this one was a success.
Yeah, we get a cutscene.
Impressed, Vaan.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
Wow.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
Wow.
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
Alright, so this is Ashe's kind of predicament. She doesn't want a war. Oh, this is going to be a very long cutscene here. So we've got more judges. I don't recognize these guys.
Intrigue, but Lord Vaan is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vaan ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him?
Yeah.
Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
So there's basically,
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises.
yeah,
He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents.
right, yeah, we covered that already.
I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
So there seems to be like a couple different factions within the Arcadian High Command there. There's Team Vane, who wants Vane to take over and crush all opposition. There's Team Larsa, who basically wants to prevent a war. So they want to keep Ondor from dealing with the Rosarian Empire, or try to make hold off the Rosarian Empire from attacking too soon, or at all, I guess. Meanwhile, Vane doesn't seem to mind either way, I think, or Team Vane. And then there's the Senate, who prefer Larsa, but only because they think he's weak and they can control him and they can be in charge. So, yeah. Not ideal for the Arcadians, I guess, but, and it's a lot kind of is going to be, a lot is going to, influence what happens in the future with Dalmasca, I guess. We'll have to see how all that pans out. Let's see here. Right. So, we tried going to the jungle, which is right there. And we will explore that next time. Lots more enemies to fight. I'll probably get to another couple levels of EXP. And I will hope you'll join me for that. And until then, bye.